Samantha, we need to talk.
Let me guess, Gavin called you.
He did.
Then you know we have a conflict, which means one of us has to drop their client. So, do you have Gavin's private line, or do you need me to give it to you?
I don't need anything, because you're gonna call up Dexart Insurance and tell them you can't handle this particular matter.
Are you kidding me? You wouldn't even have Gavin if it weren't for me.
It doesn't matter how I got him. I'm not dropping him.
Alex, I told you the guy isn't worth the trouble. View this as an opportunity to cut him loose and be done with it.
Wait a second. Did your client say they wanted to sue mine, or did you suggest it to them?
What difference does it make?
The difference is I thought we were past this. But if this is how you're making your play for named partner, it's not gonna work.
The only play I'm making is to protect my client from yours. Because Gavin sabotaged that plane, and I know that because I know everything else he's done.
And you just admitted using privileged information against a former client. And I could have you tossed off this just for that.
You mean information like using a member of your client's family against them?
That's not breaking privilege, and you know it.
And neither is catching that asshole with his hand in the cookie jar.
Cut the bullshit, Samantha, and step out of the ring, because this thing isn't happening no matter how much you want it to.
I don't want it. My client does. And I've never stepped out of a ring in my life. So either call Gavin or someone can do it for you, because this case is moving forward.
Samantha, whatever it is, now is not the time.
Too bad. We have a problem, and his name is Gavin Andrews.
What now with that man?
Long story short, Dexart Insurance needs to sue Starboard Airlines.
And how exactly is that supposed to happen when we represent them both?
Why do you think I'm here?
Oh, you better not be here to get me to tell Alex to drop his client.
Robert, you know Gavin is not worth a headache. He needs to go.
Here's a better idea. Since you and Alex each just lost a client, these two clients stay.
What?
You think I wouldn't find out about that Rand Caldor shit?
Robert, I was gonna...
Listen to me. This firm is under attack. We can't do this right now.
What do you mean under attack?
That's none of your concern. What is your concern is fixing this situation.
And how do we do that when neither client is gonna back down?
I'll tell you how. You and Alex stop acting like children. Get your clients in a room and get them to settle.
And what do you propose we do when that doesn't work?
Samantha, instead of taking up more time that I don't have, I propose you make it work.
Finally, I've been looking for you.
Why? You got another lawsuit to drop?
Actually, I have a settlement to reach.
Are they putting something in this coffee? Because it sounds like you're backing off.
Alex, Robert doesn't want either one of us losing any more business right now.
You mean you asked him to make me drop Gavin and he said no?
The important thing is keeping both clients wasn't a request, it was an order.
Which means we need to figure out a way to stay out of court.
We do.
Well, I'm not selling out my client just to please Robert Zane, so what exactly are you suggesting?
I'm suggesting that we do what two people that like to go to war sometimes have to do. Find a way to make peace. As your lawyers, it is our job to go to war for you. Most of the time, that means going to court.
The thing is, court is ugly, expensive, and most of all, it's risky. So last night, Samantha and I came up with a way to avoid all that.
The painting in question had a market value of $120 million. Our proposal is that Starboard Airlines pay 45% with no admission of fault.
Let me get this straight. You want me to pony up $50 million when we didn't do anything wrong?
Gavin, it's a compromise. There's got to be pain on both sides.
Well, I see that's a lot of pain on mine and not enough on theirs.
And you've got exposure for the full 120, so I'd say you're getting a hell of a deal.
Well, I don't really care what you say.
Then I'll say it. If anybody's coming out ahead here, it's you, and I don't like it.
Nina, listen to me.
No, I did listen to you. 2 days ago when you said this shady son of a bitch destroyed that painting intentionally and you'd prove it.
I don't believe it.
Shady son of a bitch. Is that how you talk about your former clients?
Gavin.
Yeah, that's what she said.
Nina, this deal puts money on the table now. You don't take it, I will appeal this thing till 2020 and not break a sweat.
Assuming we don't get it tossed, which we will, knowing what I do about how you and your company do business.
About how I do business. You gonna let him push us around like that?
Alex, this thing is a loser for you. Get your client under control.
Don't tell me how to handle my client when you started this whole thing. And don't talk to me about this case being a loser. You're lucky we're even in here.
Bullshit. You're lucky we're in here. We go to court and I will clean your clock.
Bring it on.
If only we could.
As far as I'm concerned, you can, because I've had enough of this. You want my money, Samantha, come and take it, because I'm not signing any deals with anyone.